Hey you. Hey you. Ever been to the monastery?
Maybe. Why?
Are they still taking on people? I wouldn't know where else to turn.
Where do you come from?
I used to be captain of a big whaler, my boy. The sea is my home. My ship, the good old Magdalena, was sunk by pirates a few months ago, and now I'm stranded here. All I ever wanted was to go back to sea. But since I've come here, not one schooner is called at this accursed port. The only ship which is anchored in Corinthus is that blasted war galley of the king, and they don't take on anyone. So what else can I do? There's no work for me in town. I've tried everything.
You'd better get off the road.
Don't worry. I've already noticed that the wilderness out here has become damn dangerous in the last couple of days.
I can see that the rumors are true.
What rumors?
That you've joined up with those dragon hunters. Well, you never were a man of the church. Nevertheless, you're fighting for our cause, and that's what counts.
Is that all?
I'm glad, of course. And the way you look, every orc is bound to be afraid of you.
This is not only about the orcs.
I know, but nonetheless, they're a problem. You are important. You defeated the Sleeper. We may all need your help someday.
Oh well. How did you get to the monastery so fast?
What kind of a question is that? I crept through the pass and made my way straight to the monastery. Admittedly, it was never easy avoiding all the monsters making themselves at home on this side of the valley, but ultimately I encountered fewer problems than I expected.
Do you know where the others are?
Gorn seems to have coped with his stay in Garon's dungeon very well. In any case, he wanted to go to Lee and see what was happening on the farm. After the grub they serve in the dungeon, he's probably stuffing his face right now and putting the mercenaries' provisions to a real test. Diego mumbled something about a reckoning. No idea what he meant by that. But I suspect he's in the city. You know him. Always there when there's something to be had.
Do you know anything about the hooded figure?
No, but I have a bad feeling about those. Be careful if you run into them.
I need to get into the monastery. It's urgent.
I can't let you into the monastery. I'll get in trouble with the High Council. Without the permission of my superiors, I can't let anyone into the monastery.
I've got a letter from Lord Hagen.
Show me. All right, here's the key to the monastery. Pyrocar is in the church.
I do not know why you were allowed to enter the monastery. I am Paladin, and I am responsible for our novices. I do not want you to keep them from their work with stupid questions. Is that clear?
You don't have to ask me that.
Sure.
I certainly hope so.
Tell me that isn't true.
Nobody ever asks me.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
You should have known
That was no big deal.
I've come from the old Valley of Mines.
What do you have to report?
The enemy has formed up there with an army of orcs and dragons.
We have already learned that from Milton. But what about the king's shipment of ore?
The mine they are digging for Garand in the valley cannot satisfy the demands of the king.
The days are becoming grayer, and the light of the sun is ever weaker.
I was attacked by men in black robes.
I know. Those are the Seekers, henchmen from the nether realms of Beliar. Beware of them. They will try to take possession of you. Once possessed, you will no longer be yourself. Only here in the monastery could you find help then, so be careful. Here, this rune will bring you directly back to the monastery if you need our help. Remember, we must offer resistance or we shall all be doomed.
I think I'm possessed. Can you heal me?
Not without a token of your respect for this monastery, my son. 300 gold coins.
Great. Here's the money.
Here, drink this. May the mercy of Innos be your salvation.
What about a little blessing? I could surely use it.
May Innos stand between you and harm on all the unholy paths you will have to walk.
I have come to take the Eye of Innos.
I see that you have received an authorization from Lord Hagen himself to bear the Eye of Innos. I am afraid that I have to disappoint you. We have fallen victim to a treacherous plot of the enemy. The Eye of Innos has been violently taken from these sacred walls.
Who did this?
Evil is cunning and usually works in secret. Only rarely do you see it emerge to pursue its evil machinations in broad daylight. But these days, it's a different matter. The enemy now shows himself openly in the street, in every home and every public square. This can only mean that he no longer fears any adversary and is not going to shrink back from anything. One of our most faithful followers, a candidate for the high robe of the Magicians of Fire, has changed his allegiance unexpectedly, and in an alarmingly evil manner. Pedro. The enemy has taken possession of him, thus inflicting a terrible defeat upon us. Pedro has forced his way into our most sacred halls and stolen the eye. I fear that he simply spent too much time by himself, outside of the gates, and thus beyond the protective walls of the monastery, exposed to all lurking danger.
Where did the thief flee to?
Pedro knocked down some of the other novices who tried to stop him and disappeared into the morning mist. Many novices have gone after him to bring the eye back to its place unharmed. If you want to catch up with him, you need to hurry before Pedro disappears out of your reach.
One more little thing. Stay away from the roadside shrines. We have heard that some of them have been desecrated. No one can say what effect they have now.
Not so fast. I have another task for you. A mercenary for hire of your kind could be of use to us in this matter.
Whom should I kill?
For Innos' sake, no one, of course. This business demands a bit more finesse, you lout. Salandril, the alchemist from the upper end of town, is guilty of a serious crime and must be punished for it. However, he has refused to come to the monastery to be judged. Bring him here. How you accomplish this does not matter to us. You will, of course, be rewarded.
Isn't that the militia's business?
The militia is responsible for the city alone. This affair has far-reaching consequences.
No problem. I'll take care of it.
Good. We expect to hear from you in a few days.
Is
dismissed.
No.
You don't say. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. He can't keep anything to
I can't believe that.
That was obvious all along.
That was quite obvious.
You should really have known better.
So he made Innos to leave a part of his power in his realm so that he might restore it to the human, if the beast.
I don't really know what to believe anymore.
He had better shut
It was
up.
his decision, wasn't it?
That's an open secret.
This is gonna change.
Don't tell me
It's no secret.
that. He can't keep anything. think to himself.
Listen to me.
Someone's gonna do the work.
You go to the monastery now to be judged.
What? Have you gone off your rocker? Like hell I will. Those miserable magicians don't have the slightest proof against me.
I have my orders and I'm going to carry them out, so either you go now, or I'll make you.
What? I'll drag you through town by your collar like a filthy rag.
Now that's different. Don't tell this to anyone. I don't believe that. Don't tell this to anyone.
Nothing to be had there.
Someone's gonna do the work. That's what I've always said.
Well, we'll see the next time.
That's not what my husband thinks.
All right, you're the better fighter.
He had better shut.
So, are you going to the monastery now, or should I give you another...
You'll live to regret this. Yes, damn it. I'll go to that monastery, but don't you think you'll get away with this?
That's typical.
That was no big deal.
He can't keep anything to himself. That's terrible.
You have no business being here.
That's terrible.
Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look.
That's what I've always said.
He really should have known better.
Go away. Don't tell me
I don't
that.
believe this is going to change.
That's not what I heard.
That's no... Can't rely on that. I'm staying out of it.
Salandril is here, in the monastery.
Well done. We shall deal with him later. Here is your reward. And not another word about this. Understood?
Is-
dismissed.
You already know what I think.
These are bad.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
That's nothing new.
Same old thing, all over again.
What did you want in there?
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Been there, done that.
Smart kid. That's nothing new. Can't go on like this forever.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
Hey, you!
What? What's wrong? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an extremely complicated experiment?
I didn't mean to disturb...
You already have. Well, what do you...
Can I...
I pass on my knowledge. Oh,
Could you brew me...
do you doubt my abilities?
Fine.
Not so fast. Naturally, you must bring me the ingredients.
How much do you ask?
For the brewing itself, I charge...
You...
You...
You... Brew... You... Brew... You... You... Brew... You... 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 You...
Could have told you that before.
You...
Good. Oh,
Yes, here.
good.
You...
I never would have thought.
You... You...
Path of virtue is long.
You... You...
That before.
Path of virtue is long and
Do you really think?
rugged. Been there, done that.
No one must violate the divine order.
No idea. You tell me.
Nobody ever asks me.
No idea. You tell me.
Can't go on like this forever.
What room is this?
This is where they keep the holy relics of the monarch.
What relics?
Here rests the Hammer of Innos, along with the Shield of Fire. These are the most important relics of Church of Innos, outside the capital of the realm.
Tell me about the
The Shield of Fire was borne by Dominic in the battle on the southern... But the power of the shield is never to be wielded again. Therefore, we have nailed it to the wall.
Tell me about the...
This is the sacred hammer of Innos. With this hammer, Saint Robar slew the stone. The Holy Scriptures say that the stone sentinel was invulnerable. He stood in battle like a tower, and the weapons of his enemies were smashed on his skin of stone. With the name of Innos on his lips, Robar hurled himself at the monster and crushed it with one mighty blow of his hammer.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I couldn't care less.
You don't have to ask me that.
That will never change.
You already know what I think.
Same old thing all over again.
Anything's possible.
Same old thing all over again.
Who told you that?
That will never change.
Why haven't I heard about this? Anything's possible.
Things I could tell you.
That'll only cause more trouble.
You are not.
And there's more, believe me.
That's nothing new.
Who says things like that?
Is it really true?
Really didn't deserve that.
I'm not telling you anything new.
It was quite obvious.
I'm no better off myself. You can't rely on that. It's really not my problem.
Here's the sacred hammer of the magicians.
I'm truly impressed. You're really serious about this, aren't you? Here's your pay. Fine. If that's how it is, I have another task for you already. Some days ago, several prisoners escaped from the local jail. Those bastards have taken off to the mountains, somewhere in the direction of Zardas's new tower. The name of their leader is Morgahard. I want you to kill him. Go! Hurry before they're gone for good.
Leave me alone!
You haven't come to take us back to jail, have you?
Hey, you!
You better stay away from me if you don't want to land in jail.
Where is Morgahard, your leader?
We split up, so we wouldn't get caught so quickly. No idea where the others are.
I'm not planning on ratting on you.
If the judge sent you, then you can tell him from us that he can get stuffed.
So what's your crime?
That's none of your business.
Too bad. Then I guess I'll have to get the judge.
Okay. I suppose some of us have made off to the tavern, but you didn't hear that from me, okay?
Hey, you!
Leave me alone!
That was obvious all along.
I couldn't get away with that.
You haven't come to take us back to jail, have you?
I hardly know who to believe these days. What do you want from me?
Is that?
Where is Morgahard, your leader?
I don't want any trouble. You go to the landowner. He wanted to hide himself with the mercenaries, and now leave me alone. Know that.
I've got no time for things like that.
Wait a minute.
I'm no better off myself.
Hopefully the almost no...
He thinks it's as easy as that.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Can't rely on that.
It's a bad...
It can happen sooner or later.
I never knew that.
I'm staying out.
Hey!
He never would have thought of that himself.
You are Morgahard.
How come you know my name?
The judge is looking for you. You fled from his jail. What'd you do? Steal his wallet?
Not his. The governor's. And on his behalf, too. Well, after we attacked the governor, he didn't want to share the booty with us. And had us arrested. We didn't want to wind up on the gallows. So we fled. We thought they'd never catch us that way. That seems to have been a mistake.
Really didn't deserve that.
What can we do against the judge?
Nothing at all. He sits up there in the upper end of town like a spider in his web. Untouchable.
I wouldn't say that. We'd only need some proof of his guilt in the matter concerning the governor.
Proof, you say? I have that. But who'd listen to a convicted criminal?
Give me your proof, and I'll see to it that no one will hunt you again.
Are you sure? All right. Here, take this letter. It bears the judge's signature. Even if it doesn't change my guilt, it should be enough to confirm that he was an accomplice in the business. Forget it. That's all
Got
just
my own
gossip.
opinion about that.
I've got no time for things like that.
I agree with you completely. Nobody will learn anything. That was obvious all along.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Same old
That's
thing
all
all
just
over.
gossip.
Ran like Beliar.
I found something to incriminate the judge.
If he doesn't see that,
Really? What is... He hired a few thugs to mug the governor of Carib. Shortly afterwards, he had them arrested and pocketed all the gold. I brought you the written order the judge gave those thugs as evidence.
Of course we got him in the end.
Show me.
that was obvious all along.
At last! That should be enough to make him bleed. I'm in prep. I'm willing to shell out quite a bit for that. Here's your reward, and not a word about this to anyone. Got it?
Nothing amazes me anymore.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Things I can tell.
have gone about it differently.
You didn't get that from me.
Do you know where Pedro is?
Do you think I'd be standing around here if I knew where the renegade was hiding? He must pay for his deeds. I hope we manage to get the eye back. You have to help us. Find him and bring back the Eye of Innos.
If you're headed for the monastery, you should talk to Milton. He'll surely be able to help you.
What do you think? Would they let me in there at all?
Perhaps, but the way you look, I can hardly imagine you in a novice's.
Enough of that nonsense. Novice's robe indeed. It's the grub I'm after, or I'll be forced to eat the bark off the trees next.
Have you seen a novice walk past?
Yeah, sure, he went, that-a-way. He jumped into the water off the bridge and swam like a shark was after him.
What's going on here?
What do you mean?
You're the second fellow to rush past here like he's been stung by blood flies.
Who was the other guy?
He looked like one of those brainy novices from the monastery back there. You can say what you like, but somehow those guys aren't quite right in the head.
Where did the other one go?
He ran up that way like lightning.
And
hey, no.
Nothing to be had there. Hey, you! Have you seen a novice pass by here?
A lot of peculiar figures passed by here today, including those two jokers up by the stone arch. A while ago, a novice from the Magicians of Fire was with them as well.
Hey! What are you doing here?
What's it to you?
I'm looking for a knot.
That's very interesting. We're looking for someone.
Who would that be?
You. I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
Hey, you!
You have come too late. We have destroyed the Eye of Innos, so that it can never regain its power. We shall now demonstrate the futility of your attempt to... You cannot...
watch out who you tell that to.
No idea.
Beat it!
Tell me.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
I have found the Eye of Innos. It's broken.
But that cannot be. What happened?
Some really nasty customers had it. Anyway, I came too late. They were performing a strange incantation on a crescent-shaped ritual site up in those woods.
Innos be with us. They have desecrated our circle of the sun. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined they would possess this kind of power.
What can we do now?
The enemy has become very strong. Still, this ancient artifact meant a powerful threat to him. We must heal the eye and restore its old power. But time works against. I cannot begin to imagine what is now going to become of us all. Without the protection of the eye, we are helplessly at the mercy of the enemy. Go to Vatras, the water mage in town. In this terrible situation, only he will know what is to be done. Take the eye to him, and hurry!
What is the circle of this?
Every year, all the magicians and novices of the monastery travel to this place at the time of the solstice to mark the beginning of a new cycle. The place is filled with the immeasurable power of the... Never have I entertained the slightest notion that its power could be reversed. And yet, that is what happened.
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
But there!
Pyrocar sent me. The Eye of Innos is broken.
I know. I have already learned of it from some very upset novices. The Seekers have used the Fire Magician's Circle of the Sun to destroy the Eye. I would call that an inspired move by the enemy.
What will become of the Eye now?
We must join it back together, but that is no easy task, I fear. The setting is broken into two pieces. A skilled smith should be able to repair this. But that is not really the problem. It's rather the inlaid gem that worries me. It is dull and powerless. The enemy seems to have known exactly how to weaken it.
How can the gem get its power back?
I see only one way. A union of the three reigning divinities should achieve the desired effect. A well-prepared ritual of reversal in the place of its destruction will give the gem back its fire. However, the problem is that you must bring an earthly representative of each of the three gods to this place. Furthermore, a lot of swamp weed is required for this ritual. I estimate it should be at least 3 plants. I have heard about an old quack in the wood, but you could also try your luck.
Who could those 3 earthly representatives of the gods be?
I shall represent the god Adonos myself. Pyrocar, the highest fire magician, would be the right person to represent the god Innos. But for Beliar, I cannot think of an appropriate candidate. It must be someone who commands black magic.
Black magic? What about Zardas?
That's it. That could work. But I ask myself, how you will bring all 3 of us together? I can just see Pyrocar's face when he hears that he must cooperate with Zarda. Ask around in the area for...
I've got to...
I shall also set out and prepare the ceremony at the Circle of the Sun. Send Zardas and Pyrocar there. And don't forget to bring the swamp weed. I'm counting on you. Listen, people! I am needed elsewhere! It won't take long.
When I return, I shall tell you the rest of the story. May Innos be with you.
Tell me that isn't true.
That...
You don't have to tell me that.
I've talked to Vatras.
Ah, good. Where is he?
He's preparing a ritual at the Circle of the Sun in order to heal the Eye of Innos.
If that is true, then maybe there is hope after all.
Vatras wants Zardas and you to help him with that.
What? Zardas will be there too? You cannot be serious.
Hey, this wasn't my decision. Vatras insists.
It is always that Zardas. I am tired of it. Things could hardly get any worse. So how do I know that Zardas is not in league with the enemy? I cannot trust Zardas, no matter how much we may need him. I am sorry, but I cannot help Vatras under these circumstances.
It can't be done without you. Vatras wouldn't be able to perform the ritual otherwise. You'll have to trust Zardas.
There is nothing that I have to do, you hear? I do not have the slightest proof that Zardas is not working against us. I cannot do this.
What if I could bring you some proof?
That is impossible, I fear. It would really have to impress me. As far as Zardas is concerned, I have my doubts whether he can still impress me at all.
As if I don't have enough problems.
Can't rely on that.
That's totally obvious.
Hey! The Eye of Innos has been destroyed.
What are you saying? Destroyed?
I found it up in the northern forests. Unfortunately, I've only been able to salvage its
That was our only chance to stand up to those dragons, and it's gone. We have failed.
What now?
This is a painful blow. We have to reorient ourselves. I shall retreat and ponder the matter. In the meantime, you should go to town and talk to Vatras, the water mage. I could imagine that maybe he knows what's to be done.
Vatras sent me to you.
That's good. What did he say?
He said something about a reversal ritual at the Circle of the Sun?
That old devil. I think I know what he's up to. You have come to summon me to him.
Looks like it. When will you set out?
I must not keep Vatras waiting. I shall be on my way immediately. You must fulfill your tasks and then join me again.
Wait a minute. Pyrakar refuses to show up for the ritual. First, he wants proof that he can trust you.
Ah, really? Pyrakar. How interesting. That old geezer is getting to be a nuisance. But I think I've got something for you that'll be useful. Back when I left the Order of the Fire Magicians, I took a few things with me from the monastery. I didn't want a troop of paladins or fire magicians to turn my tower upside down at some point and find all those things. So I hid them in safe places where the magicians would certainly never look for them.
And where?
Some of them lie locked in a chest on Sekob's farm.
You trust that Sekob?
No, but he can be bought and ask no awkward questions. Also, the chest is locked. Here's the key. There's a very old book among those things. When Pyrakar sees that book, he'll know it came from me. It is of no further use to me, so I guess it can at least fulfill this purpose.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him. That was obvious all along.
Of course we got him. I don't believe this is gonna change.
That's no
All that
secret.
matters is strength.
You
really should know that.
Better. You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Been there, done that.
That's no secret.
But he knew that all along.
You don't have to tell me that.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Things I could tell you.
I've got my own opinion about that.
And there's more, believe me.
I brought this book from Zarda. It's a token of his trust.
Show me. But this is incredible. Do you have even the slightest notion what it is that you just gave me?
No.
This is an ancient, long-lost tome from days gone by. We all thought that it was lost for good, and now I learn that Zardas knew all along what had become of it.
So will you be there for the ritual?
Yes, I shall depart for the Circle of the Sun, but certainly not because I am convinced of Zardas's good intent. In fact, I am going to make this jackal explain where he has kept the book hidden for so many years. He has definitely gone too far this time. I shall see you at the Circle of the Sun.
Nobody ever asks his name.
I used to say that myself.
There he is.
You wait.
I cannot be sure. That depends on what exactly.
Do you think...
Hard to say.
How are things with the...
Remember, only a ritual of reversal at the Circle of the Sun, together with Zardas and Pyra... And don't...
That's not what I heard.
Wait a minute.
He really said that a long time.
Can you repair jewel...
That depends. You would have to show me the piece.
Watch out.
Can you have a look at this amulet?
Sure, let me see. That is a beautiful piece of work. The setting is shot. I think I can fix it, though.
How long will it take?
If you leave it here with me, it'll be done by the time you come back tomorrow. And I won't even charge you for it. You got me out of the slammer, after all.
There's more, believe me.
Here's the amulet. Please repair it for me.
All right. I'll have finished the new... You can come to me and get it then.
The truth.
Who would have thought of that himself? Whatever change. It's been a long time.
Hey!
Is the amulet ready?
Yes. Here. I had to make a new setting for the stone. I worked on it all night, and now it's as good as new.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
I've got no time.
Is it really true? Nobody will let me believe you completely.
Tell me just what you said.
That's been said. That's all just gossip.
You can't rely on it.
Nothing to be had there. I did everything you told me to do. Here's the repaired eye.
Indeed, there is nothing missing now for the performance of the ritual.
What about the swampweed?
Ah, yes.
Yes. Here are the 3 plants.
Excellent. You have done well. But now, step aside so that we may begin the ceremony. May our spirits unite!
Nothing to be had there.
Remember, only a ritual of reversal at the stand. It is finished. We have succeeded in thwarting the enemy's plan and restoring the eye. Let Pyrokar explain to you how to use its power. I hope that I shall see you again once you have accomplished your mission. Farewell.
Now that the Eye of Innos is healed, you must face the dragons. They all serve Beliar, the god of darkness. But there must be an earthly power that controls them. That much has become clear to me. Find out what the source of their power is. As soon as you've found that out, come back to me.
You did it! The Eye of Innos is healed!
I would hardly have believed it possible.
What remains to be done here?
Do not waste your time on trivial things. Go and vanquish the dragons. Here, take the eye. Bear in mind that you need to talk to a dragon first before you can attack it. The power of the eye will force the dragons to speak to you and tell the truth. Furthermore, it offers protection against their attacks when you wear it. However, its power does not last. You will have to fill it up again with magical energy. To do that, you need the essence of a dragon's heart, which you merge with the eye on an alchemist's bench. Only then can you dare face another dragon.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
You now have everything you need. Go then. You do not have much time left.